1 year in Brighton. I am so glad I moved. After living here for a year, I can now happily say that this is definitely where I'm meant to be. I'm not meant to be doing a subject at uni that I don't quite understand or working at a shoe shop in my hometown. I'm meant to be here, learning and preparing myself for the big things that are about to come. For the past year, I've often had the thought that maybe I don't quite belong here as much as I thought I might. But the longer I've been here and the more friends I've made and the closer I've become with them, the more I've felt like I do fit. I've spoken many times about how living in a city was a very big change for me, and it's taken me a long time, but I do feel like I'm finally properly adjusting to it. I love that I can go see my friends whenever I want to, and I'm not limited by a bus timetable. I no longer have the embarrassment of having to beg my parents for a lift. But going back for Christmas did make me realise how nice it was to visit, but that I definitely prefer the freedom I get here more than anything back home. I found myself very bored over the Christmas period, since I was at home for over a week and I only met up with 2 of my friends. A part of me is sad to be leaving that part of my life behind, but I'm finally ready to start moving on to the next chapter in this city, and I can't wait to see where it takes me. I think part of the problem that I'd had when I first moved here is that I had unrealistic expectations for what it would be like, and it took a bigger mental toll on me than I thought it would. I was just thrown into unfamiliar surroundings and felt like I was expected to know everything. Like I was expected to know exactly how to balance all of my new responsibilities, but I wasn't. Nobody expected anything of me. I was the person who was making all these rules for myself. But I had a really great support system, and although it's taken me a much longer time than I thought it would, I think I've finally begun to understand what works for me. And I know that there will still be new obstacles that I will face, but honestly, I'm okay with that because I think I'm ready for what life decides to throw at me now. I'm starting work on a big project soon, and although I'm nervous, I'm also extremely excited to try something sort of new. I'm so insanely grateful for the people that surround me here. They really get me, and we all want to see amazing things for each other. I feel like I'm at a point where I don't feel scared to ask for help because I know that all my friends just want what's best for each other. I love that I'm going to have these little videos of us to look back on and reflect on how our friendships have changed and grown, how different we all look from a year ago. I can't wait to look back in like 5 years' time and realise how lucky I was to find all of this just because some of my friends back home wanted to see if it was easy to stream. Biting the bullet on that one seems pretty fucking good right now. This past year, I've grown so much as a person, and I'm insanely glad that I found my place and my little niche on YouTube. I can't wait to make more videos that really touch people's emotions and let them know that they aren't alone. All of the comments I've received on my Pretty Isn't Pretty Enough video fill me with this drive and passion to keep on creating. And I wouldn't have that had I not moved to Brighton a year ago. I wouldn't have any of the things I have now. I feel like I was always meant to be here.